In a quiet village surrounded by red soil paths and tall neem trees, lived two sisters who were supposed to love and protect each other. But sometimes the people who sleep next to us are the ones destiny warns us about. Maryam and Lami were only 2 years apart, yet their hearts were completely opposite. Maryam was gentle, calm, beautiful in a quiet way. The kind of girl who greeted elders with respect, helped neighbors even when she was tired, and prayed every morning before the sun touched the sky. She had the kind of beauty money couldn't buy, the beauty of character. Lami, her younger sister, was the opposite. Loud, stubborn, and full of jealousy. She always wanted what Maryam had. If Maryam bought something, Lami wanted it bigger. If someone complimented Maryam, Lami would roll her eyes and walk away. But Maryam loved her deeply, defending her whenever people complained about her attitude. Maryam never imagined the same sister she protected would one day hurt her in the deepest way. One afternoon, everything changed. Maryam went to the stream to fetch water. And there, she met a young man named Sadiq. Educated, gentle, hardworking, and humble. Their conversation was simple, but something in the way he looked at Maryam stayed in her heart longer than she expected. He admired her kindness, her modesty, her quiet strength. Maryam walked home with a shy smile she couldn't hide. But what she didn't know was that Lami had seen everything. And from that moment, a dark seed of jealousy began growing inside her. Days passed, and Sadiq continued to greet Maryam warmly whenever they crossed paths. He would help her carry water, ask how her day was, and sometimes just smile and walk away. It was innocent, pure, and unnoticed by many except Lami. Lami watched them closely. She noticed the spark. And instead of being happy for her sister, her jealousy grew into something dangerous. One evening, Lami approached Sadiq while Maryam was away. With a sweet but poisonous tongue, she began planting lies. She told him Maryam wasn't serious about him. She told him Maryam was secretly seeing another man. She told him Maryam was only pretending to be good to win his attention. Sadiq was confused and hurt. The girl he admired suddenly looked like a stranger in his eyes. Maryam noticed him becoming distant, avoiding her, his smile fading. She didn't know that her own sister had become the enemy of her happiness. Then came the night that broke her completely. Maryam went outside to fetch water and heard familiar voices in the dark. She stopped, listening. And that was when she heard Lami laughing with her friends, saying boldly, "Sadiq will be mine. Maryam is too slow and too dull. She doesn't deserve him. I'll take him from her." Maryam froze. The water dropped from her hands. Her heart shattered, not because of Sadiq, but because the betrayal came from her own blood. The one she loved. The one she trusted. Days later, fate showed its face. Sadiq's mother fell very sick. Many people whispered but didn't act. Lami didn't even bother to check on her. But Maryam quietly went to their home with food, herbs, and water. She washed the old woman's clothes, cleaned the house, cooked meals, and stayed awake in the long hours of the night to care for her. Sadiq watched everything silently. He saw through the lies. He saw who truly cared and who only pretended. And at that moment, the truth settled in his heart like sunrise after a long night. A few days later, Sadiq confronted Lami privately. He asked her why she lied. Why she wanted to destroy her sister out of envy. Lami tried to deny it, then tried to blame others, but everything fell apart. Her lies could no longer hide behind her beauty. The next week, the entire village gathered for a community event. Lami dressed beautifully, believing this was the day Sadiq would propose to her. She walked with confidence, imagining the ring on her finger. But destiny had other plans. Sadiq stood in front of everyone, but his eyes were not searching for Lami. Instead, he said loudly, "The woman I choose is the one with a pure heart, not the one with a sweet mouth." People gasped. Lomi's smile broke instantly. Sadiq walked past her, straight to Maryam. He held Maryam's hand with respect and gratitude and said, "Thank you for showing me what real love is. Thank you for your kindness. I choose you." He slipped the ring on her finger as the entire village clapped. Maryam's eyes filled with tears of shock, relief, and gratitude. Lomi stood there frozen, humiliated. Her jealousy, her lies, her plans, all collapsed in one moment. She realized too late that the destiny she tried to steal could never belong to her. Months passed, and Maryam and Sadiq built a peaceful home filled with blessings. As for Lomi, she learned the hardest lesson of her life. Jealousy burns faster than fire. But it destroys only the one who carries it. And the destiny written for someone else, no matter how hard you fight, will never become yours.